Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and our home team. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken short. On 1st and 10, Bass. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
We got to step it up.
Second and 6. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards the pickup there.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On 1st down, Ivy. Tony Brown there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Check nickel, nickel. We ain't giving up nothing today. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Watch the shift.
Operating from the gun. Bass, flush to his right. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it, and they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Here we go! Pilot, 64, weak, 50, plant.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing. As he's stopped behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 9-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, Wahoo! He's checking. Crash.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Bravo!
57's the mic, right? 57. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Go! Snap!
Throwing his lock on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check 13, check 13. Slant.
Protein spill. 36, 36.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Spike.
They'll run it with Jones. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Maybe. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw on second down. Bass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Bass flushed out right. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Hey, Orvin.
57 Mike 57. Yeah. You don't want none. Shit. Watch
On the floor.
Check 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On first down, Bass looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Eddie Weapon. Hey. You got three. Three down. Yeah. Watch your landing. Zip it.
Back to throw. Bass. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now a give, right side. Boom. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
It's now third down and long.
On the rep, let's go right here. Go. Wide, get wide. Check.
Throwing on third and long. Bass. Hunter Henry brings it in. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Packers take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. And they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Yep. He's coming to you. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
57 the mark. 57.
Go.
Lock again here on second and 10. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They do go for it. It's Locke. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch. Go.
From the gun, Bass. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right?
No.
Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a second down. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, exit. Hard, hard.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check 37, check 37.
Snap.
Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A 54-yard punt return there. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now stands at 13. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Roll out.
Check 52.
Hey, dude.
He's coming, double up. Safe.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 43. Watch the twit. Watch the twit. Hey, Charlie. Under 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From midfield, here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike's 57's right. Time to go, night. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's Greystone, Travis. Go on. Hey, high 7.
Alert 3. Jim.
On the ball. Go.
Locke now on 1st down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Look at me. Door.
Watch twin.
Hey, Alpha.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Bravo.
Watch out.
Now.
On third down, Locke. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Locke. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Spot! Spot! No! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Switch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw. Bass. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Back to throw. Bass. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. In for the score. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Joker. Hey, watch it.
Hey, Orbit, get it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. On first down, Locke. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Shit. Peek it.
Hey, Echo. Big trip.
Now Locke. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Pilot, 64, quick. Hey, exit.
57. Wrap it. Shit. Check the backer. Check.
Go.
Block now on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Block now, rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Crunch. Watch the shit. Hey, go.
Locke looks to throw it again. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 19 yards away. And the Packers get a score closer. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Come on, D. You go tight. You got tight. Let it go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bass. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Big stop, let's go. 57, Mike, 57. Here we go, G, get off the field.
Hey, foxtrot. Protein spill.
Jack,
Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Block. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
watch the whip. Tighten up.
Yo, go. Ready.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Hey, high 7.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Match box, right. Hey, Delta.
Check three. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Check 99.
Now.
On first down, Locke. Going right side here, and that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4. It's the 20-yard line.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, check flag 33. Check flag 33. It's our time. It's our time.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good. So that will get them back within 1 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. On 1st down. Boom. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, but the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's caught here by Adams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Block. Safarian Jenkins has it. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Hey, lock it.
Check 31. Check.
Bravo.
Slam.
Shoot.
Throwing on 1st down. Block. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 25. Check 25.
Recon, 132 fighter. Go.
Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Check 52.
Ready.
On 1st and 10. Lock. Complete to Jones. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, it's Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and